Welcome back, beautiful Packers fans. Happy Wednesday and hump day to you all out there. It could be a better Wednesday, especially if the Pack were coming off of a good dub in Mile High. Previously 1-7 in Denver. Well, now 1-8. Packers fall short to the Denver Broncos 34-26. Tough game. Even worse than taking the loss, I'd say. Losing Micah Parsons, ACL, absolutely, I'm distraught about it. It's so sad to think that we literally lost our best player for the rest of the year. And yes, you could argue he is not the best player. Jordan Love is, but I'd say he's got a pretty damn good impact on the game as much as Jordan Love. He's basically the quarterback of the defense. And without Micah the rest of the year, it kills me, man. I was really going to buy his jersey. I was about to buy his jersey, dog. And then this happens. I hate to see that. Christian Watson goes down with injury. But let's get right into these drives. These drives are interesting. We started the game so good. Edgerrin Cooper coughs up the fumble on the running back. Packers get the ball to start the game after the fumble. Go down, couldn't convert. Josh Whyle got blown up, got a concussion on the same play that ran right back into Josh Jacobs, and we had to go for a field goal. Only possession that drive held Denver after the field goal. We start up the second quarter, go down, get another field goal. Just missed Romeo, had a chance, but too low inside for Rome to get in there. Defender's hand just got on that. Jordan, he had an alright game, I'd say. There were some passes he made and some passes he missed. So after that, Romeo missed touchdown, get a field goal, 6-0. They go get a touchdown. And then an insane catch by Josh Jacobs for the touchdown. Oh my God. It was third and goal. Jordan just floats it up there. Josh with the turnaround catch. Oh my God. It was great. It was all around amazing to see Josh make that catch, especially on third down, third and goal. I mean, hey, converted that time, barely. But after the Josh touchdown, field goal, start off the second half with a Josh Jacobs 40-yard rushing touchdown. Just a hell of a run by Josh. Great blocking downfield by the O-line and the receivers, too. Great blocking by Dontavian Wicks and Bo Melton out there. Allowed Josh to create some space, do a couple jukes, and he put on the show right there. After the Josh touchdown, I just don't understand this one. It's 1st and 10. And you take a deep shot right away with Patrick Surtain covering, underthrown ball, gets intercepted by Pat Surtain, and Watson got hurt. On 1st and 10, why the hell are you throwing it deep on 1st and 10? I feel like the play calling was good in the first half. Now, great, it was good. But then the second half, it just dwindled. Why the hell are you throwing it on 1st and 10 deep? Create a drive. Run it to Josh, who's had already a 40-yard rush before that. Why are we forcing it deep? And then, guess what? You hurt Christian Watson, too, on that. It was an underthrown ball by Jordan. Jordan said he got hit in the pocket. The pressure was on Jordan. That's for damn sure. We knew the pressure was going to be on, especially with our O-line not being the healthiest. No Elton Jenkins. Zach Tom being hurt. Went out during the game in the third. After that terrible pick, punt, got a field goal, and then Jordan throws that behind Dontavian Wicks, too short, tips it, intercepted. Bad ball by Jordan. Should have been in front. If it was in front to Don, he could have made a big play for Yak. Big play, but it was behind him, went off the fingertips, and intercepted. Then Downs, which took a sack on. And then the last drive of the game, we didn't get a first down once. We went downs. 4th and 10, ball went, I don't know where that ball went. It was going nowhere. Looked like it was going to Wicks too, but Just a bad game, bad play calling. I can't even put it on Jordan's shoulders because the play calling. On 1st and 10, you got to run it. You got Josh Jacobs. Sure. Okay. Even if his knee is swelling up, hypothetically, let's say, and he didn't practice yesterday or today, so that's a sign that his knee flared up again. He said it during the game, it did. Then why aren't we running the ball to Emmanuel Wilson, who had a breakout game midway through the season, who's only getting 2 carries a game now, 2 to 3? Why aren't we running the ball to him more? I just don't understand that. Literally, Jordan is having more rushing attempts than Emmanuel Wilson. That's terrible. He needs to at least get 6 to 10, bro, just to take the load off of Josh. It's not fair, dude. It really isn't. I just don't understand that. Jordan on the day, 24 for 40. They really wanted to throw it a lot. Really wanted to throw it, which I'm kind of surprised. Josh only had 12 carries on the day. They should have ran it more. Honestly, they should have ran it more. That was... And that's the problem with Matt LaFleur's offense, I think, is he relies so much on the pass. He wants to pass it so much and not run it. Josh Jacobs only had 12 carries. That's unacceptable. Back to Jordan, 24 for 40, 276 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks, and a rating of 68. Bo Nix lit up our defense. Our secondary was terrible. Whenever we got our little scramble out of Bo, he just rolled out the pocket and threw it. Nix on the day, 23 for 34, 302 yards, 4 tutties, and a rating of 134. Just annihilated our secondary. Annihilated. Josh, all right. Green Bay rushing. Jacobs, 12 for 73 and a touchdown. 12. Okay, if he's fully healthy, I can see 20, but fuck. If he's getting hurt midway, run the ball to Wilson or Brooks. And then after Jacobs for leading rushers, Love 3 of 29, Brooks 2 for 10, Wilson 2 for 3, Melton 1 for nothing. I had a little parlay on Jaden Reed to get some, rushing yards. They didn't do any of that to him, which I'm very surprised and kind of pissed about, but is what it is. Denver rushing. TJ Harvey, 19 carries, 65 yards, touchdown. Bo Nix, 7 carries, 10 yards. Mims, 1 of 8. And then, they did some other little runs too that were just under 8 yards. So, Green Bay receiving. Matthew Golden led the team, 3 for 55. Matthew Golden had some damn good snags. I'll admit, that boy can play. And I bet with Watson possibly not returning this week, he's going to have a bigger factor, just as Jaden Reed, 555 on the day. Luke Musgrave had some pivotal catches, had that great diving ball in the first quarter. He finished the day with 4 of 52. Romeo Doubs, 2 of 36. Watson, 3 of 29. And Jacobs, 2 for 19 with a tutty. Denver receiving, we knew our secondary couldn't hold all year. And this is the game where they got absolutely exposed. Cortland Sutton, 7 for 113 receiving, a tutty. Franklin, 6 for 85. Humphrey, 3 for 42, and a tutty. Mims, 4 for 29. Bandy, 1 for 20, and a tutty. Bo Nix was dispersing. Their offense was really, really dispersing the ball all over the rush game, the pass game, and I like that. I think Sean Payton had a great offensive game plan into that one. Just showed a lot of different looks. A lot of different guys were getting the ball, and it's kind of what the Lions did, so they were kind of mimicking that. And they executed well on a lot of our defensive third downs, and they just knew where to go, and they had the right play. In other respect, when the Packers had third downs, we were just behind the sticks more. Broncos had a lot more shorter third downs, or more 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Packers had a lot of 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 8s. The penalty game, we lost 10-6, so we were constantly behind the chains just because of holds, just dumb stuff. It was just a bad game all around. Offense really struggled. Defense, secondary got exposed. Game plan wasn't the best. Alana, you should be driving right now, not listening to my podcast. So that's why I should suggest to you, brother. Um, Green Bay defense, no sacks, no picks. We had the forced fumble to start the game off. 4 for 4 in the red zone. Denver went. We couldn't get a stop down there. 4 of 11 on third down. So we had our way with third downs majority, and then they went 2 for 4 on fourth. CV lit up that big first down. He just didn't get his head turned. That was it. He didn't really get exposed. I just say he didn't turn his head. If he would have turned his head, possibly could have gotten a hand in there. But hey, I don't know. I wasn't in CV's shoes. Only he would know. And hey, that's the way the game goes. Packers allowed 391 yards on the day and 5 touchdowns. That is terrible. The worst of Jeff Hafley this year in his defense. Denver's defense, 3 sacks. Well, I said 2 to 3 in my video last week that we'd allow, and guess what? 3 was the number. 2 picks, too. Damn, I was not expecting 2. You just hate to see it down there for Jordan. You really do. One of them should not even been should have been a pick if you've thrown it ahead a little bit. Denver's defense, they stopped us 1 for 4 in the red zone, had us 6 of 13 on third down, which is kind of ass. We were 50%. 45, 40%. Third down, not bad. Better than Denver, that's for sure. 1 for 3 on fourth downs, which those fourth downs happened on the final 2 drives of the game. Very pivotal fourth downs. Denver allowed 360, I think I wrote down at 369 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they allowed a lot of yards, but they got the stops when they needed to. And that's just how Denver won the game, basically. They had stops when they needed to, and they got conversions on third downs when they needed to, something that the Packers just didn't do. Brandon McManus, what a day for him. 4 for 4. He didn't miss any. Let's go. Long of 53. About time. Danny Whelan only came in there one time. 1 for 57 yards. Like I said, the penalty game, we lost 10-6. And we lost Parsons, Watson, Hobbs, Williams, Quay Walker, and Tom. You know what? It's a bounce back week for this team. That's all it is. It's a bounce back. So we just got to focus on the future and right now. Which, right now, let's get these week 16 picks. Your boy did not do too hot last week. 9 of 16. Yeah. Don't ask what happened. Last 2 weeks I've been a little off. But you know what? We might bounce back this week. Rams, Seattle. Give me the Rams, bro. I don't care. Seattle is just, I feel like they're flaky. They're not the same Seattle team we saw back in 2012. No. Eagles, Washington. Saturday, huge bounce back win for the Eagles last week. Washington coming off of a big dub against the Giants. But let me get the Eagles, bro. Come on now. I feel like Washington with Mariota, they can only win so many games with him. So, no. Packers, Bears. We'll get to that here in a minute. Bills, Broncos, or Bills, Browns. Let me go Bills. Bills are fighting for the division. Chargers at the Cowboys. No CD. I feel like the Chargers are really fighting. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Chiefs, Titans, no Patty, Titans. Bengals, Dolphins. I did pick Dolphins until I heard they benched Tua now. Benching Tua. Concussed Tua. Saw him last year. We love CTE Tua. You know what? Let me go Bengals. Still got Joe Burrow. At least one starting quarterback still playing. Jets at the Saints. Saints coming off a big dub. I'm going with the Saints. Who dat? Vikings at the Giants. 9. JJ McCarthy starting to find stride a little bit. Trying to build a little bit this season. I'm going Vikings. Buccaneers at the Panthers. NFC South division title on the line between those two. Still going to play each other twice within 3 weeks, which is awesome. I love how the NFL is putting all these division games at the end of the season instead of beginning and middle of the season. It just makes it better because now we're not getting division clinchers this week or last week. We're getting them now at like week 17 and 18, which is great, keeps us interested as NFL and football lovers. So let me go Buccaneers. They're pissed about that loss last week to the Falcons at home. Let me go Buccaneers. Jags in Denver. Broncos. Jags been playing great ball, though. I'm a big Duval guy. But I think Denver is a damn good team. Falcons, Cardinals. Ass game, but I picked the Falcons, but I feel like the Cardinals could win now. I feel like I should pick the Cardinals. Steelers. I know I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Steelers, Lions. Let me go with the Lions, man. Lions on the road, but if Aaron sneaks one off in Detroit, that'd be legendary. Raiders, Texans. Come on now, Raiders are ass. Texans are hot. Patriots at the Ravens. Trap game. I'm going to go with Ravens. There's that building some momentum now, low key. 49ers at the Colts. I got the 49ers. Even though the Colts, Phillip Rivers, another weakenless offense, I would love to see the Colts get a win. That'd be huge for us because if the Packers do win out the rest of the way, we do need the Niners to lose because if they do win out, they do get the 1 seed. So, yeah, we do not want that as Packer fans. Let's get into this. Packers, Bears. We were just here 2 weeks ago, guys. Coming off of 28 to 20, what? 1 victory off those, or 24 victory off those Bears. Matt LaFleur, undefeated in Chicago. Jordan Love, undefeated in Chicago. When they played the Pack in Lambeau, Love 234, 3 tuds, and a pick. Rating of 120. Williams, 186, 2 tuds, a pick, and a rating of 76. Josh, 20 carries, 86, and tutty. Swift, 1363. Monangai, 14 and 57. Watson, big game though. Might not play. Melton, huge game against the Bears. That 1 catch, 45-yard touchdown. And then Burden for the Bears, 467. He's kind of emerging as one of their main receivers now, especially with DJ Moore not getting as many reps and Roma Dunze out with the foot injury. Then you got Cole Kmet, Colson Loveland, 2 great tight ends for them. Devin Duvernay, the former Raven, with them now. With this game, bro, O-line. It starts in the trenches. The O-line, I mean, I'm not scared of the Bears' defensive line at all. At all. They don't have the craziest pass rush. They rely more on turnovers, not sacks so much. So, as long as the O-line can block this week, and Zach Tom hopefully plays, we'll see. Here, let's go to the injury report first. We'll go to the injury report, then we will wrap this up on Packers. Bears. For the Bears, Luther Burden did not practice, ankle. Roman Dunze did not practice. Tremaine Edmonds, limited. So Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, could return this week. And DeAndre Swift, groin injury, he was limited. Otherwise, everyone should be good to go. But if they lose their top 2 receivers, that's going to be very, very good for the Pack. Now for the Pack. Did not practice. We're going by today. And this includes yesterday too. Josh Jacobs, his knee, not good at all. Marshawn Lloyd, still, nothing out of him. I mean, I think this is the last week to return, coming off of IR. Otherwise, they're going to have to put him back on IR. And, yeah, that is probably his season. Jane Reed didn't practice today, but it was personal matters, so thank God. Lucas Van Ness, limited. Christian Watson, limited. Josh Wiley, concussion protocol. Tight end, did not practice. He is probably not good to go this week. Evan Williams did not practice the last 2 days. Something to watch out for. He said he's going to try his best, but we'll see. Savion, limited. John Williams, guard, limited. Wicks, limited. Lucas Van Ness, limited. Chris Oliver, limited. That's a good sign. Or Oliver, defensive lineman, limited. No Micah. Hopefully he returns, filling that D line a little bit. Who else? Darian Kennard, guard, limited practice, neck injury. Hopefully he can go. And then also limited Chris Brooks, chest injury. Not good for our offensive line at all. If Josh can't go this week, that's already limited us to who? Chris Brooks and Manuel Wilson. Already know Marshawn Lloyd. If you lose Chris Brooks too this week, it's literally just going to be Emmanuel Wilson. They have to call someone else off a practice squad too. But O-line is going to have to do their job this week. It might be a big passing game. Big passing game. If there's no Josh Jacobs, they're going to throw that ball a lot. So watch out for that. My predictions for this week. Number 1, Rashawn Gary. You got no sacks or tackles for loss in the last 7 games, brother. You got to do something. He's got to get 1 this week. I'm going to say he gets 1. 1 sec. Josh Jacobs. If he plays, that boy's going to go for 80 and maybe 2 tuds. Jordan, he's got to have another Toyota-thon game. But I'm going to say the Packers are going to have to get this dub out here, 24-21. You heard it here first, 24-21, Pack in the dub at Chicago. Oh, man. Stressing. Could be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. I hope it's a fun one. Division's on the line, too. Just like that, we can go from the 7th seed back to the 2nd seed in a matter of a week again. So, hopefully, Pat can pull this off. I think they will. I believe in this team. But, only one way to find out, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date with all of our stuff on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, WyattG_920 or just WyattGYT. It's not hard to find me. If you're already on here, you should be able to find it. We'll be at the Ravens game next week or in 2 weekends. Let's go. Me and my boy Murphy are going to be there. Excited to go there. But make sure you guys check out the live next week. We'll do this probably, Tuesday before the holidays and stuff like that because we're all going to get busy. So we don't got time for that. So we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. Make sure you like, subscribe. Enjoy your Sunday or Saturday night watching the Bears-Packers. And I'll have a reactions reel from those games out on Sunday. So have a great weekend, you guys. See ya next Tuesday. Go Pack, go.